COVID over last year, but the media is begging for a comeback tour.
COVID is making a comeback this summer, so many of us would like to leave it in the past, but cases are once again on the rise.
Coronavirus cases on the rise.
Cases of COVID are once again on the rise. According to the CDC, they've gone up 4 weeks in a row.
I think a lot of people think, oh, we were in this bunker during the pandemic.
Yes.
It's going to go away when I come out. And unfortunately, it is still there. So just because you think you're done with COVID doesn't mean that virus is not still circulating.
Letting our guard down how?
Well, we're not masking as much, for example, in public transportation. So on the plane,
I'm not
on
masking
the subway.
anymore. Should we?
Well, if you're in a crowded indoor
Right.
public space, you might want to in certain situations, particularly as we go into the fall, winter season.
There's also a new variant, Eris. What can you tell us about that? And then do we have a booster that we'll have now to help protect us against it?
So Eris is a new variant. It is very closely related to XBB, which is the most recent variant. The vaccines that are coming out this fall are fine-tuned for XBB and will provide good protection against Eris.
And the
as well.
vaccines and the boosters are still crucial and key, aren't they? Still.
Well, especially if you're in one of those high-risk groups. So people over 75, especially, but the elderly in general, pregnant women, people who are immunocompromised, people who live in nursing homes.
What about the kids?
And
children?
kids, a lot of kids haven't even gotten their first round of vaccination. So kids and infants really need to get their first round to protect them ahead of the fall and winter.
The CDC announced a highly mutated strain of COVID has just shown up in Michigan, BA.2.86. How concerned does the public need to be?
Well, right now, I've talked to a number of virologists who are usually pretty staid, and they're pretty concerned about this.
And in a sign of what could be ahead, COVID has been found in a rising number of wastewater samples. The virus is usually detected in wastewater up to a week before people start actually testing positive.
And social distance. Public health experts in Seattle are calling for a return to mask mandates in all healthcare facilities. And in California, major Hollywood studio Lionsgate is once again demanding COVID tests and masks in their offices. This is the Biden administration is urging Americans to get another COVID booster shot before the fall.
There is a booster shot that I know Pfizer has talked about. When do we expect it, and does it protect against these variants?
Right. So by the time these are out in September, consumers will know how well it covers that new variant. We'll also probably know whether or not it's spreading.
And Moderna has one, and perhaps
and Pfizer,
others.
and Novavax as well.
So until the new COVID booster comes, get prepared. Stock up on at-home tests. They do cover that new strain. Keep a mask handy in case you're in a crowded place. And most of all, get your shots. COVID, flu, and RSV all by Halloween to give yourself your best chance of staying healthy.
A reminder that COVID never went away.
Who knows if lockdowns are going to come back or what variant is going to attack next. But what we do know is that as we move into this election season, it's going to be spicy, dicey, deceptive, delusional, all those things. So I just want to encourage you as believers that you prepare your hearts to seek the Lord, that you rest in Jesus Christ, that you understand and reject the spirit of fear, and you need to test the spirits to see which ones are from God. We were caught off guard last time, okay? This time, the church needs to be prepared for what's coming, because there is stuff coming. And so we're seeing in this montage that they're already cranking up the propaganda machine and telling us, hey, listen, these variants are coming. You're seeing schools locked down. You're seeing studios going to mask again. You're seeing all these things starting to get into place and the fear-mongering starting to happen again. It's predictable. The devil doesn't change his strategy. If he finds something that works, he stays with it. So just wanted to give you this heads up. I don't know where it's going to go from here, but I'm telling you, keep your eyes on Jesus, get in his word, be prayerful, be alert, and encourage one another in these very, very chaotic and deceptive days. God bless you.